Hello and welcome back to the Crew 2. Back on here again because there is another new car available. Well, another edition of the R34 Skyline is now available. So yeah, we have this 2002 Skyline GTR High Octane edition. So the definitely not Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline, because that would involve copyright. So it's definitely not that. But yeah, we're going to test it out anyway. So interestingly, it is at 186 performance level, which is higher than my other standard Skyline, which I don't think is. It might still be stock, but either way, this is quite a jump up from that. So we'll jump straight into the car, see what it's like as it is, and then go to the house for some customization and upgrades. I think I'm going to make it not quite so not the Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline. Maybe get rid of that paint. Obviously there's going to be millions of people who have made the actual Too Fast, Too Furious paint, because this is definitely not that. That sounds good. Have they changed the interior? Well, I mean, they put white seats in and put a bit of blue, but it's not quite the... Well, I mean, it's definitely not trying to be the Too Fast, Too Furious car, but it's not really like that at all on the interior. But yes, it's definitely not trying to be that car, because that would cause problems. Anyway. Ow. Oh, don't keep pushing me, you stupid... It makes some very good noises, this car. Again, not entirely sure what the stock one sounds like. Probably not like that, I would imagine. I'm kind of enjoying driving this thing, so I probably will just drive all the way to the house this time. And then, yeah, then we'll see what is available. I'm not hoping for a lot, because normally with these special edition sort of ones, they're sort of pre-modified by the game, so you can't usually do all that much with them. So yeah, not hoping for too much. But yeah, another cool vehicle to add. I mean, not as cool as the lowriders, because that's something completely unique and different, and they've kind of done these, well, quite a lot of these movie sort of cars already, haven't they, with the DeLorean and everything. And in the end, it isn't really a new car, is it? Because we've had it before. But yeah, it is still very cool, but not quite as new and original as some of the other stuff we've been getting recently. It's not like the camper vans and Beetles and things that are kind of fun. And obviously the DeLorean and the special edition DeLorean and, yeah, the lowrider was pretty cool. But yeah, I still love this car, but like I say, you've already got the base one in the game, which I've made how I want it. So, yeah, it's slightly disappointing you can never do anything with these. Right, switch vehicle, make sure I press the right button this time, and let's find ourselves. These menus really need to load in a bit faster, because I can't see. Ah yeah, there you go, this is the one that I've built, kind of how I want it, and, well, trying to replicate Midnight Purple as much as I can, because that is the best Skyline colour. I don't care if you all want your Bayside blue, it's boring, that's what everyone does. Or this livery. It's just, no. Right, what can... Yes, I can put purple tyres on. We can put glowing blue on it. That, actually, if I was going to keep this design, that would be kind of cool. But I don't think I am, so... That's probably going to go. Right. So if I go on this, is it going to be entirely... Yes. I mean, it's better than the definitely not the Fast and Furious livery that we had before. Slight variations on it. That's kind of cool. It's going to kind of have to be something blue and white themed, isn't it, because of the seats. Otherwise it's going to look a bit weird. That's kind of cool. Like, invert... Oh. If they hadn't tinted that window, because that looks awful... That would be cool. That I quite like. The white with the blue accents. That's kind of cool. If that one... No, it doesn't fit on the wide body look. What have they done? If it fitted, I would go with that. Or we're just going to have to like paint it a blue or a white. Oh wait, you can't paint it, can you? No, but in livery you can effectively... You can make one that is just a colour. Right. Okay, back to this. Actually, if we don't go with most popular, because everyone's going to have downloaded the Fast and Furious ones. If we instead go for newest... Okay, there's just lots of bad versions of it. Maybe go something simple like that. I think I'm going to have to go back to top 100 though, because those other ones just aren't as good. Where was that one that I kind of liked? I mean, that if the windows weren't stupid. I kind of like how simple that one is. And the fact it's not either blue or from Fast and Furious. Because that kind of ruined... I like this car for the car, not because it was in Fast and Furious. So if we get rid of that association... Do we want the... Maybe not with the... I think maybe just the white text. Hang on, what else have we got? Smoke. That's the one that kind of came with it. We've got the sort of lightning. Sure, we'll keep the one that came with it because we haven't used it. What's this one? Yellow nitro. Not really interested. Do we go with the white or the... No, the blue, as the car is now white, looks kind of cool. We won't do that. And we'll leave those alone. Right, let's... We'll just chuck on best we've got. Which I think will put it up to 280 anyway. This is how I tend to just build stuff. I just can't be bothered to take parts off other cars. I really don't like the upgrade system in this game, to be honest. I prefer to actually buy my parts and tune my car properly. Anyway, 278 is basically there. I mean, yeah. The trouble is with these special edition ones is, they're just like my car, but a slightly worse version of it. Why is the GTR badge got a silvery bit around it? That's kind of annoying me. Because, yeah, this is kind of... You end up kind of building it almost as you want it, but not quite, because you're limited. You can't do any visual mods. So I kind of prefer making my own in the end. I mean, these are cool, but then you think, well, mine's more how I want it. Which makes sense when you actually get to choose how you want it. Okay, that tyre smoke is interesting. I think I prefer the lightning. But the white with the blue underglow does kind of work. I mean, you're kind of limited to which colours look okay on this, because the seats are white and blue. Again, that's kind of what I mean. You end up building it not quite how you want it, because you can't change things. If we could change, like, that blue accent on the inside to a nice purple or red or something, and then paint the exterior to match, that would be cool. Which, of course, you can do with the standard cars. You can choose your interior. Anyway. At least it's now not the definitely not too fast, too furious livery on it. I mean, it's still kind of... That's kind of what it is. But anyway. Yeah, it's very cool. I don't think I don't like it as much as like the Lowrider and the DeLorean and stuff, because I'd been waiting for those for ages and they're just completely different, whereas this we've already got, like I said. And with this version, it's just a slightly less customization, slightly less customizable version of the car we've already got, which, although it's slow, and I haven't got any parts on it, I'm just going to go back into that, because it's just better, isn't it? Wherever it's gone. Of course, we're right at the top of Street Race now, because this car's upgraded. Now, let's get back in this one. Which, in the end, is kind of more the one I would have. I'm not entirely sold on the yellow against purple, but yeah, that interior and wheels maybe needs a bit of work, but other than that, the sort of exterior mods and the colour, it's far more how I would like my R34 than the other one that we've just got. So anyway, that is going to do it probably for a first look at the something edition. Hang on. This is very professionally filmed. The thingy something not Too Fast, Too Furious. Definitely not. High Octane edition, there you go. The definitely not too... Oh yeah, ignore that horrible thing next to it. Yeah, that's not there. Anyway, yeah, that is going to do it for a first look at the High Octane edition of the R34 Skyline. And yeah, it's cool, but I prefer my other R34 Skyline, which strangely enough is the one I decided to spec and build off. But anyway, both of them are better than a Bayside Blue one, aren't they? Because that's just boring. And better than the Too Fast, Too Furious one, because that's just unimaginative, because everyone's going to do that. Anyway, that's going to do it for a first look at the car, and that is going to do it for this video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.